Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the month of July's favorites and fails. Next month is my birthday month. I am a Leo, so I'm kind of happy to see July go. I'm like, let's go into the birthday month. Like every day is my birthday next month. But let's start off with the very first favorite, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. The Bar of Gold highlighting palette. I have both of these shades right here mixed on my face. Oh, it's so pigmented, smooth, beautiful, blingy. Just, it's so nice, you guys. And it's gonna work on such a wide range of skin tones. Like, I am here for this palette. You can see, like, there's no CT left. There's like nothing that was on the top of this is here anymore because I have gone in on this palette. I never thought that I would really get into baking, and I mean, I'm in my 30s. I just didn't see it happening. Then all of a sudden I kind of started doing it. I was playing with powders, and then I got my hands on the Huda Beauty baking powder, and this is a game changer if you can get past that smell. The smell on this is intense. I've kind of gotten used to it now, but it still is definitely there. Like, you're not gonna not notice it. But this is so good. Like, it's so smooth. It's not drying at all. It keeps my pores in check. I have the shade Pound Cake, and it looks like this right here. It's a slight yellow undertone. It's more of like a vanilla if you ask me. I think it has 8 different shades. You get quite a bit of product in here. I'm not gonna run out of it anytime soon. I updated you guys in my updates video, but I'm gonna let you guys know here as well in case you didn't see that. Have not had any issues with my pores, no breaking out, no enlarged pores or anything like that. So definitely a hit. Another hit for the under eye is the Born This Way concealer. I'm still grabbing for this, you guys. Today I have on my Tarte concealer, but I've been switching it up almost 50-50. And I feel like this is the first concealer. Like, there's other ones that I've liked from my natural days, but I don't use them a whole lot. Whereas I've been using this quite a bit. Maybe not 50-50, maybe it's like 40-60. So 60% of the time I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape, and then the other 40% I'm using this. I just think it looks so nice. And the shade I am wearing is the shade Vanilla. And the amount of product you're getting here is crazy. You're getting a half an ounce. I'm not using the ones for the bronzer or contour. They work really well, but it's just not something I do on the daily basis, and it's harder to get that stuff out of my hair. But this is beautiful. If you have not tried this, or you're looking for something that's more hydrating than the Tarte Shape Tape, this is definitely it. It does have a good amount of coverage, but I don't think it has the same amount as the Shape Tape in my opinion or my experiences. Let's talk about my favorite lip products for the month. So the first one is this lipstick from Colourpop, and sadly, I'm so frustrated right now because I was applying it. I have it on right now underneath my gloss, and I had it up like this, putting it on, and the stupid thing broke. I felt a little snap, and yep, see, it completely came off. I'm going to try to like take my hair dryer and heat up this end and this one and get it to stick back on there because I love this lipstick. It's a slightly thinner matte lipstick. So I like to wear my next favorite underneath it, but I'm gonna show you the color. Has a lot of pigmentation to it. It's like a perfect nude pink. I just really enjoy it, and it's the shade Third Eye. I'm just hoping that I can get it to reattach. The Tatcha Camilla Gold Spun Balm. I have been using this every single day underneath my lip products. I feel like it just makes them glide on a little smoother. My lips are super happy with it. You could probably see like this little indentation right here, but I just take this tiniest little amount and it goes so far. So it's a lightweight. It's not going to be heavy on your lips like the Lash sleeping mask is a little heavier. This is thinner, but very effective. I am obsessed with this. And the last two are glosses. So the first one I'm wearing right now, this is the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss in Salted Caramel. It smells like a fancy coffee drink, and the color is so good. And look at the shine. Look at that. It's so glossy. And I think it's like the perfect, you can wear this by itself and it has a lot of pigmentation to it. Let me show you. Like, it has quite a bit of pigment to it. or on top. I've been wearing it the most just on top of lipsticks, usually third eye. But I love this formula. Like, it's beautiful. I think this is limited edition. I'm really hoping that they make them permanent because I love it. Next one is from Anastacio Beverly Hills, and this is the shade Estella. This is so pretty, you guys. It's like a nude with pink, gold, and let me just show you. It has a slight sparkle. Well, not slight. It has a nice sparkle to it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I like them by themselves. I like them. Like, I like the other ones too, but this one's my favorite. It is so pretty, and I don't find that the glitter in here is too much or like, you know, gritty on your mouth or anything. It's like the perfect amount, and it just has like the perfect amount of pigmentation that you can literally wear on top of anything. This is a product I recently fell in love with, but I already know I love it, and I don't think I need to test it. It's a flippin' eyeshadow. But this is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Luxe Eyeshadow Rich Sparkle in Moonstone. When I swatched this, I fell in absolute love with it, and then I did a tutorial in the first impressions, and I wore it the very next day, and I've worn it twice since then as well. This is stunning. I used it with a glitter glue the second time, and it was just in your face shine and sparkle. I have no idea if these are limited or not, or if they're going to be a permanent addition to their line, but Moonstone, get your hands on it. And then also the Norvina palette from Anastacio Beverly Hills. This and the gloss were sent to me. I did 6 looks with this palette. I've used every single shade in here. I think that this is different. It's unique. I like the cool tones mixed with a little bit of the warmth in there as well. You can get super wearable looks out of this, super different looks. I just think that this is really well done. And when I think about Norvina, this palette definitely does her justice. But Anastasia and Norvina, you killed it with this palette. The MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint, I have the shade Spiked. It has a powder like on the opposite end. I never use that, but this little pen right here, I have been using quite a bit. I love this because it actually looks like hair strokes. So like with a pencil or a pomade, sometimes it can be too thick or too blown out. This is like straight up hair. So if you've been looking for something that's easy to use, long wearing, and doesn't dry up super quick, because I do usually have issues with this style of pen drying up. I've been using it for a while and I haven't had any issues. This is definitely it. Like, it literally gives you these little hair-like strokes. Like, it's so nice. And they're thin. Like, so good. Tatcha had sent me a little care package, and I have been testing these products out, and I wanted to wait until I really tested them before I let you guys know how I felt about them. But I really enjoy them. Something about them my skin has really been on board with. So I have 4 products here, and also the Tatcha lip balm. And this one is the Pure One Step Camilla Cleansing Oil. You can use this all by itself. You don't need to go in with a second one, but I use this to like dissolve my makeup. All Tatcha products smell the same, and it's an amazing scent. I love it so much. I am already like more than halfway through this because I'm always doing like tutorials and I make up every single day, but this makes my skin feel so good. There's been a few times where I didn't want to strip my skin, so I just used this, dissolved my makeup, washed my face right off, and I'm clean without feeling tight. My skin is moisturized, but I don't feel like a film is left over. I'm very picky about oils on my face because if there's a film, A, I don't like it, and B, I tend to break out, and I've had 0 issues with this one. The next cleanser is the Deep Cleanse, and this is like a little squeezy tube right here. Oh, it smells good. This has like little beads in here, so it slightly exfoliates. I don't use this every single day. I use it about 3 times a week, especially if I'm wearing like pretty heavy makeup or like 24-hour wear. I like to go on with the oil and then this one, and I just feel squeaky clean, but not tight again. I don't have any issues with that. This does not dry me out. I have combo skin. And then the last 2. This has been my daily moisturizer. When it turned into summer, I needed something that wasn't going to be as thick or as moisturizing as my previous ones that I use in the winter. This is perfect. A lot of the times a gel or water moisturizer does not have enough for it to work for me, but this one does. You can see like I've gone through quite a bit of this. It smells so nice. So if you're a combo or even oily, normal, I think that you will enjoy this, especially if a lot of times your makeup ends up sliding off your face because you have too much going on with your skincare. That is going to be for you. And then the last thing, the violet, it's so aggressive. The Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. Oh my goodness, I've used this 2 times a week since I've gotten it, and let me show you. It comes with a little spatula. This is what it looks like. I do not use very much. I put it on and I leave it on for 20 minutes. When I tell you, when I take this off, I feel like I don't need any moisturizer. Like I use this at night. I feel like I could just go to bed and my skin is moisturized. It looks beautiful, bright and awake. I don't know what it is about this, but the whole line that I've gotten has really, really agreed with my skin. And then my last favorite is this beautiful bag I showed you guys in my Get Ready With Me. It's from Teddy Blake. I think it's called the Gemma bag. I'll leave the details down below. But look at this interior, you guys. I had to empty it so that I could show you on camera. It has this liner right here. Oh, it's so pretty. Even Puffin likes this bag. I can fit so much in here, and I just think it's like classy but edgy at the same time. It's beautiful. Not gonna lie, I have not been out of the house that many times this month, but when I have been grabbing this bag. All right, let's talk about the fails. The very first one is only still here because, again, I don't leave the house that much. Knee surgery, you know, that kind of situation. And this is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. I had high hopes for this because when I touched it or I swatched it, it was creamy, you guys, like creamy. And I blended it out on my hand. I was like, this is gonna be so good. I even told Kel, I was like, did you get this concealer? Because it looks so pretty. And then I got it underneath my eyes. For whatever reason, I used it several different times. It looked dry and kind of patchy and weird. I don't know what it is. I used the Becca Under Eye Anti-Fatigue Primer. I used the Becca Powder. So you would think that all those products going together would really work together. No. This was a huge miss, a huge disappointment for me. The next one I don't have because Mama took that back. The Firm Flesh Thick Stick. There is nothing thick about this foundation other than the goopy mess that goes on your face. It is so sticky and it doesn't even have that much coverage. It's just, it feels funky and it's so tiny. It's like it fits in the palm of your hands. It looks like a deluxe sample size. Not here for it. It looked better underneath my eyes. I will give it that, but I'm not here for it. No, And quit with the names. It's like people knew what happened with the Nars Orgasm Blush. I get it, it's kind of a little risque, but there's just something nasty about a Firm Flesh Thick Stick being applied to your face. It's just not okay, you guys. My last one is a temporary fail because I'm going to give this the opportunity to not be a fail. And I do think that she did a really great thing by sending out new ones. So I have a tracking number. I have another one being sent to me, but this is the Lemonade palette by Dominique Cosmetics. I absolutely loved this shade and these 3 here, but then I had a lot of inconsistencies with the others, so this palette just was not worth the money. I am really hoping that when I get the new one, we're gonna have a different story. Let me know if you guys wanna see me reuse this palette and use the colors that I had issues with so you can see if it actually was an improvement. But major kudos to her for I think she just went ahead and sent everybody a new palette. So that was really, really nice. And obviously she didn't even make us send back the other one. So that's crazy. So this is a temporary fail to be determined. All right, you guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below what you've been loving and not loving for the month of July. And let's move straight on into August. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.